think this is where a lot of people go wrong, training like 5 or 6 consecutive days. For me, and it never fails. I've something that I've tried intentionally over and over again, and I always end up with the same result. By day 4 consecutive days, that's when the aching starts. Whether it is the elbows, the back, that's when I start feeling beat up and drained and run down. And I go in there and I know that my workouts are not the same. It's not what it's used to be. Because it's like if there's guys out there, girls out there that's training 5 consecutive days and they're getting the same results every day, I guarantee it's because they're not pushing themselves to failure. I
Mm.
guarantee you that. Because if you're pushing yourself to your max, again, safely and responsibly, every training session, at some point after like day 2 or 3, your body is like, okay, we need a rest. We need a break. And you take that day off, and that day that you take off, all you're thinking about is training. So you're so hyped up for when you go back the following day that you're like, yes, I'm back to training. You know what I mean? So I genuinely feel like if a lot more people would maybe do like, 2 on 3 off, 3 on 2 off, whatever it is, I feel like 2 days is the optimum amount of recovery time. And I feel like if more people would split their training instead of, training 5 days straight or 4 days straight, you'll realize that you get a lot more out of your training because you're recovering more in between your training, if that makes sense.
Training to failure. That's a hot topic, right? That's a hot topic. And I would love to know someone who is, where you're at with your longevity. Like we're talking about, you've been doing this for a long time and you're again, I keep saying this, but it's just, it's just a nice ring to it, man. 9-time pro natural bodybuilding world champion. Talk about that.